Evening friends, hope you've had a good day. It's been a slightly busy day. I've been doing a few things in preparation for things that are coming up this week. So I got kind of the live that Sonia and I are going to be doing, got that set up. I've got my vlog for last week. It's all scheduled to go. So that took up bit of time. I did manage to sit outside and read for about sort of 30 minutes before the cloud cover came over, so that was nice. Um, what else have I done today? I've done some crochet, doing some more work on my pullover. Got my planner up to date. So it's just little things. I wrote a review, made bread. It's just little things that it's. I don't know that. I don't think about picking up the camera for these sort of things. If I'm honest, it's just like your day-to-day stuff, and I don't know if it's it's just like yeah, okay. I just do it and I think, oh right, okay, I've done that. I only kind of pick up the camera for shall we say, things that are slightly different from my day-to-day, if I'm honest. And that's fine. That's the way it goes. And if I'm doing something different, like do some baking or something like that, I will obviously. Sorry, I'm time issue. I would obviously film that, but yes, it's been a productive day, and it's very humid here. We've had thunderstorms already today, but I just need to get to my bed. Finish Driftwood Cove because tomorrow we're away for the day, and I thought, right, okay, it means I don't have to worry about having to finish it tomorrow, so I've finished it today. Which is fine. I'm gonna give it a 4.5, I think, out of 5. 4.5, 5, because I really enjoyed it. It was very, very good. And I'm reading more of The Christmas Reunion by Kaylee Newell. I'm enjoying that as well. It's an interesting setup, shall we say. So about this man who wants to buy this house. He was a foster child at the house, but he's not wanting to buy it because he wants to live in it. He's buying it because he wants to basically get the land and build other things on it and make himself a pile of money. But the lady, his old foster mum, has said, well, you want it, you're going to have to live here, live in the town, back in the town for at least a fortnight and lead up to Christmas and prove that you definitely want it for a genuine reason. So well done on her. So yes, it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be very interesting to see where it goes from here. But before I fall asleep, friends, I am going to say good night, and I'll see you in the morning. Night night. Morning, friends. How are you? Hope you're well. It's cloudy today, but it's still pretty warm. Don't know if the sun. It'd be nice if the sun came through, but it's not going to matter because I'm not going to be here to be able to sit in it anyway. Today, Mum and Dad have got optician's appointments, so I've got to take them to that, and I need to picking up my reading glasses. Yes, yeah. If you don't know, the leg fell off my reading specs, so I've been without them for my good reading specs. Been without them, I think, for about a month. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting them back. The ones that I'm wearing are fine, but at night it's just like, no, I need something. I need the stronger lenses for night time. So I'm looking forward to getting them today. That'll be nice to just like, oh yeah, that's what the word says. So yeah, so we'll do that, and then tonight we'll come back and we'll watch the British and Irish. What day is today? Today's Tuesday. It was tomorrow the British and Irish Lions, or is it today? Maybe it's today the British and Irish Lions have got a game, but if they have, we've got it recorded anyway, no worries. We'll sit and watch that when we get back, so that'll be good. But yeah, last night I didn't read at all. I didn't read at all when I went to bed. I was so tired. I just put the light out and that was me. So that was I had a good night, so that's good. But yeah, that's it for the moment. I don't know if I'll be able to get any footage of the scenery in the drive. Mind you, it's mostly motorway and houses, etc. So it's not exactly interesting. But if there's anything, I will bring you along. But we'll see what happens. But I will speak to you later. Bye. Evening, friends. How are you? Hope you've had a good day. Ours has just been. I had to take Mum and Dad to the opticians today, so that's kind of like an hour and 20 minutes away. So it was like to break up the journey for Mum so that she wasn't having to sit in the car, you know, for that length of time. We decided to go from here to a shopping mall that we used. Not the one that's closest to us, but it was on the other side of Edinburgh. So I went there and had lunch and had a wander around. Mum got some trousers and perfume that she wanted, so it was great. I tried on some shoes, but didn't work. And then went to the opticians. I got my reading glasses back. Yes, happy days. And because they didn't have to put a new leg on, it was just the hinge clip. It was less money. Result. So it was good to do that. And then coming back, we stopped at a Krispy Kreme and had a cuppa and then drove home from there. So in total we were away today something like 6.5 hours. So we're all pretty tired. We came home and we decided, right, okay, we can't be bothered to cook. So we had a fish and chip supper. None of us really hungry, so we just shared a fish supper between the three of us, which is fine. It's what we actually always do, but we got less chips this time, so it was fine. And to even save in the washing up, our fish and chips comes in a cardboard box. We just kept it in the cardboard box, and we just put it in the middle of the table, and you helped yourself to as much or as little as you want. So that was lovely. And then tonight we watched the British and Irish Lions rugby team against, was it First Nations and Pacifica in Australia. They won. It was, for some players it was a good performance, for other players it wasn't a good performance. I felt heart sorry for Darcy Graham, who's a Scottish player, Scottish winger. He is a fantastic player, magic little player. He was on. He didn't get into the squad for to begin with, but he was pulled in. And below me, he scores a try. He's playing really well, and he ends up getting injured, and he's in a moon boot now. So the chances of him, I don't know how bad the injury is. I suspect it will have been scanned at some point today. And I just hope that isn't his tour over, because he was in tears. He was in floods of tears, poor man. Oh, I'll be gutted if that's his tour over for him. I really will be. So yeah. So that's been it. So reading wise, I've read more of their Christmas reunion. Read quite a bit of that actually while I was waiting on Mum and Dad when they were getting their eye test done today. So that was good. It was really nice actually to read it with my reading specs. So, but that's it for today. I am gonna get myself ready for bed and have a wee read, and then hopefully crash out. But I will speak to you tomorrow. Night night. Morning, friends. How are you? Hope you've had a good start to your morning. I had a late start to my morning. That's fine. That's good. Very close today. It's warm. There's not a lot of air. Well, there's air, but there's not a lot of breeze, as it were. So today is just a nice gentle day. I've got a FaceTime chat with a friend at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So I'm really looking forward to that, because she just moved into a new house, and so I'm just really looking forward to hearing all about that and chatting to her, chatting about books and everything. So my phone knows that when I'm chatting with her that I need at least 2 hours. It blocks out 2 hours completely on my calendar, which is hilarious. Reading wise, read some more of The Christmas Rescue by Kaylee Newell. I'm really enjoying it. It's a good read, and I don't know where it's going to go. I know that the two main characters are going to get together, but I don't know how that's going to work out, if that makes sense. Because there's a hair annoying me. No, thank you, go away. That's it. It annoys me. Yes, I just don't know how they're gonna resolve things, which is I always think it's good. I think if you can work it out, it's like, it doesn't spoil the enjoyment, but it's just like, I much prefer it at times when I don't know how things are going to work out, so that's good. What else have we got to do today? Nothing. I need to check emails and stuff like that, get that done. Since I didn't do it at all yesterday. So that's it for this morning. I will speak to you later. Bye. I did a quick survey, like one of these "what kind of reader are you" surveys. I think it was for Pan Macmillan, and I came out as you're a cozy, comfy reader, and I got that. That's just totally me, absolutely me. So very, very happy. It was just one of these fun 5-minute things, but it was fun to do, and I should maybe have taken you along on it, but then I don't know, I'm quite happy to have done it myself and then show you the results, but I think that is definitely very, very me. Evening, friends. I hope you've had a good day. Mine has been very quiet. I actually ended up going for a nap after lunch. I didn't sleep, I dozed like for about half an hour, which was fine. It gave me the energy to take me through the rest of the day, which is good. I had a wonderful chat this afternoon for 2.5 hours with Rebecca from the Colourful Book Nester. Oh, she is such a delightful friend, and it was just so nice to do some catching up, some chatting with BookTube and things like this. It was delightful. And trying to persuade her again to come back to BookTube. Because she reads such interesting books. It's great. She's different to me, and that's a good thing. That's great. I love that. And we do buddy reads, and it's always interesting to see what she picks, because I just they're probably books that I may not have thought of myself. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. But even if she doesn't, it's great. I mean, we met because of BookTube, and we've stayed friends. We've become friends, and we've stayed friends, and it's just wonderful. I'm just so lucky that I have made some great friends from this BookTube community. I'm so blessed. It's amazing. So I had a great time with her, and then tonight I spent time reading The Christmas Renewal by The Christmas Resolution by Kaylee Newell. Oh, yeah, right. I don't have my spectacles on. My memory is just like, yeah. So I'm enjoying it. Yes, I am enjoying it. I'm hoping it works out well, and that one of the characters is the lady that was the foster parent, and she has got Alzheimer's, or the start of Alzheimer's, and it's like, what is going to be best for her. So I hope that is not going to get, it's not getting lost in the story, but I hope in the outcome that doesn't get lost, if you know what I mean. So I've got 40 pages left to go, so I should get it hopefully finished tonight, which would be nice. And then I've already read some Christmas books this month, and I know that I've got a few Christmas books coming up for review. So I think I'm not going to read any more Christmas books this month. I'm going to I've got some others up there that I think I want to read just now, and I can keep my Christmas ones for a while later, so that's fine. But that's it for the moment. I'm going to get myself ready for bed, getting hopefully finish that book, but I'll speak to you in the morning. Night night. Afternoon, friends. Yeah, this morning I had things to do. To return a pair of shoes that didn't fit, so I returned those, and I needed to wash the hair because it looked like rat's tails hanging out of midden. That's the Scottish phrase for very untidy. It just looked not nice. And we're doing the live with Sonia today. I wanted to at least make it look as if it was like semi-tidy anyway. So I had that to do. So it's been it's been a busy kind of morning, sort of, and just didn't pick up the camera. Reading wise, I finished Their Christmas Resolution by Kaylee Newell. I enjoyed it. I'm giving it 3.5 out of 5. It was a nice read, but it didn't blow me away. So yeah, so that's fine. So what am I going to read next? I don't know. I need to go and peruse the shelves. I don't want, at the moment, I've decided I don't want another Christmas one, and I don't really want a romance one either. Could do with like a good adventure story. So I think I may have to go and peruse, see what Mum and Dad have got that I haven't read, and go from there. See, I'm sure there are ones that they've got that I haven't read yet. So I can go and say I'm taking this because they borrow mine, so I can borrow theirs. Yeah, so I'll go and maybe actually take you along with me. Go up to the front bedroom and see what there is there, or see. Actually, I might see what Mum's got down here that I could look at, but no, I'll go upstairs first and check that lot, and then we'll see. But yeah, that's all I've been doing, and that's all I'm going to do before the live, I think. So nice quiet day, which is fine, which is good. But I'll speak to you later. Bye. Mum has let me peruse her bookshelf here. There's too deep. So I've come up with two possibilities. I've got The Fix by David Baldacci, and I have The President's Daughter by Bill Clinton and James Patterson. So it's going to be one of those two. Dad, I know, has read The Fix and he really enjoyed it. I think Mum's read The Fix as well. So I think I might go for that one and keep this one for maybe afterwards or for some time later in the year. But yeah, that one's actually mine because I just haven't taken it upstairs yet. But yeah, we have quite a lot of books that are still to be read, but that's great. It's good that Mum and Dad have got all this choice, because Dad will read quite a lot of these as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with The Fix by David Baldacci. So hold on, I'll let you see what the back's about. There you go. So that's my next read. I'm looking forward to it, actually. I'm looking forward to having an adventure read. I do like them. I just don't read them as much as maybe I should. I think I get too... I love my romance, I love my Christmas, but I need to be a bit broader, I think, in my reading, and I would read more cozy mysteries, but trying to get hold of them here is just an absolute pain in the ass. So yeah, so it's just... I need to find a balance for getting more adventure and things like that into my reading, but I will speak to you later. Bye. So I'm going to do some work on the back of my sweater. It's funny how this is coming over as blue, and it's not. It's a teal colour, so it's coming over blue, I think, on my phone, but it doesn't matter. It's like a nice, very nice tealy green. So yes, I'm going to spend some time crocheting. I need to get 15 inches done from kind of the base of the ribbing, and I think I'm just about there. So, but yeah, it'll be nice to see what I have to do next. I love the fact that this has got a video that goes with it. It means I can do what I need to do, then watch the video to find out what I do next. It's a great way to crochet, guys. It really is. So yes, I'm just going to sit and crochet for a while and enjoy. Mum and Dad are going to get their haircuts, so I've got the house to myself for a bit. So it'd be nice just to sit here and crochet. What I could do, I could go and sit in the sun and do it. I could go and sit on the floor, but it's not very comfortable doing that. But I'm just going to sit here and enjoy. So I managed to get up to the armhole done, and I'm now just shaping in on both sides. So that's good. I have to say it has been an easy pattern to follow so far, so I'm happy with how it's going. Yeah, so I've got to do 8 inches in this bit, so yeah, hopefully get the 8 inches done by the weekend, which would be very, very nice. Okay, I've set up for my live with Sonia. I'm using books to keep my computer up because it doesn't stand brilliantly well. So, and there's my chair. Got a few things on my bed. I thought I'd let you see my This is my TBR stack. There's 17 books there if I don't include Still Meadow Sampler. The reason I'm not including it is because I know it's going to be a year-long read, because I'm just going to read it seasonally. But there we go. Here's my Water Moon of Red. The reason it's there is because I'll need it for a live show with my friend Amanda. But there we go. That's what is on my... Yeah, those are the TBR that I would like to get finished by... There you go. I know you couldn't see that one very well. Yeah, I'd like to get that finished by December the 31st. There's 17 books there. I should be able to do it, but it just depends on what I'm wanting to mood read. So yeah, we'll see if I can do it. Evening friends, hope you've had a good day. I had a lovely afternoon. I spent an hour on a live show with cousin Sonia, and it was just delightful. I thoroughly enjoyed spending my time with her, and all those that came in and watched. And if you haven't seen it yet, it will be in the video list. You know, please, if you haven't gone and watched it, go and watch us having a wonderful cuppa and chat this afternoon, which was really lovely. And then tonight I've just been reading. I watched YouTube after tea, and then I picked up The Fix by David Baldacci. I have read to, gosh, page, good grief, I don't even make out what the page, this is what it's like when you're doing your glasses on, isn't it? I think it's page 41. There you go, I've made it to page 41. I think it's going to be a good read, but I'm not sure it's going to be one of these books for me that I can just read it all the way through. I mean, I read the 6 chapters tonight, and I thought I need a bit of a break, so I actually picked up cozy issue of the Bella Grace magazine. One of my friends had brought this back for me from... No, one of my friends in America posted it out to me. I love that magazine, but we can't get it here, or if we do, it costs us a heck of a lot for shipping. So if I've got friends who are in America or going to America and coming home, or you know, or Canada, I get them to, if they can find a copy for me, bring me back, because it's just it's a gorgeous magazine, and it's one of these ones you can keep all the issues that you have and then just keep going back through them, which is lovely. So yeah, so I enjoyed reading some of that, and then we watched Beech Grove Garden tonight. We like watching. Mum and Dad loves the Beech Grove Garden. I enjoy watching it as well, and sort of seeing what they're doing, which is good. And then we put an Andre Rieu concert recording that we recorded the other day from Maastricht on for half an hour, which is lovely. It was really nice to hear some of that. But yeah, I'm going to get myself into bed and get cozy and read some more, but I will see you in the morning. Night night. Evening friends, hope you've had a good day. Mine has been good. I got my video up this morning, which was great, and then this afternoon myself and the other half went out. We needed to go and do a few things, then we ended up at Dobie's Garden Centre for afternoon cuppa, and sort of, you know, did a few things there that we needed to do, and then I came home. But it was just lovely to be together and just chat and, you know, just spend time together, which was really, really nice. And then this evening, what have I done this evening? I just read a wee bit, really, because I just was so tired after last night's shenanigans. I actually, well, one of the things I got while I was out were cedar blocks and cedar balls to put in my wardrobe. Got them hanging in front. I've got a big block hanging in front of my window. I've got a block on top of my wardrobe because I do not want another ruddy moth. It seems to be my room. Mum and Dad don't get them. Front bedroom doesn't get them. It's something to do with my room And we think it could be something to do with the way the wind blows and stuff because of the way the windows are. But it's like, really? So thankfully there's no strong smell. If I'd got mothballs, this place would be stinking. But, I'm not aware of anything, which is great. But fingers crossed they do the trick. I may not sleep with the windows open. I might actually just keep the windows closed. I have a vent in my window that I've got open, so that might just be it. And just go, right, that's it. I can open them again kind of come winter time, but this sort of like peak moth season, I think I'll keep the windows shut. But I read more of the fix. So I've read about 20 pages today so far. I just read some more on the Bella Grace cozy issue, so that was lovely. But I've been making some decisions with regards to my 18 book TBR. And I was discussing it with Mum and Dad and with the other half today. And it's like, I look at that and if I'm totally honest, it fills me with dread. I'm in a place at the moment where that to me looks like pressure and causes anxiety. And that's not what reading's supposed to be. It's not what reading is for me. And I am making the decision that I'm going to cut at least 6 to 8 of those books, and they're going to go to charity. And I'm going to do it over the weekend. It is possibly that I will do it tomorrow morning and they will go. They're not what I want to read at the moment, and I don't know that I will ever want to read them, if that makes sense. So I've decided, no, they're going. There are other books that I want to read, and there are other books I want to get to read. And I've also decided I'm going to cull my Amazon wish list. I never make this. It's a private wish list, but I just keep adding and adding and adding, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. I really can't do that. So I want to just cull that back and just keep, like, I want to read that. I want to get that. I want to get that, and just do it that way. Because as the name change says, Cozy Haven, I want to be cozy. I want to enjoy what I read, and I want to, not feel under pressure to do so. So yeah, there'll be some culling of books this weekend. I will let you see why I'm unhauling. So yeah, that's gonna. But I need to get into bed. I'm feeling very tired. I want to read a wee bit, and then I will hopefully have a decent night's sleep. Touch wood. But I will see you in the morning. Night night. Well, friends, I'm on my Amazon wish list, and I am just getting myself. I'm just removing ones that I'm just like, okay, fine. Ones that I don't know that I will ever get to, and I just decided that I want to keep it as simple as I can. I quite like the idea of that one, I think. So I'm just sort of going through this and deciding what I'm keeping, what I'm not, and then I'll let you see. Hopefully it's going to be fairly small because there are loads in this. But hopefully I will let you see what I am getting rid of, or I'm not going to see what I'm getting rid of, but I'm going to let you see what I end up with as my possible wish list. Morning, friends. How are you? Hope you're well. Sorry I didn't do any vlogging. I think I've given a wee clip yesterday. Yesterday was one of those days. Dad woke up and his hip was really sore. It gave way, sort of collapsed under him a wee bit. So I took on doing all the shopping and a lot of stuff around the house yesterday. So I did that so that he didn't have to, and Mum was in a lot of pain yesterday. with her hands and her knees. So it was a bad day for them yesterday, very much. So Dad, thankfully today is okay. He's fine. But he'll be taking it easy today. Mum, her knee is very, very stiff, and she just, poor thing's just not happy. She's not comfortable at all. So it's not nice. Hopefully, fingers crossed, in a couple of weeks' time she'll get a cortisone injection into them again, and that will help. It's just unfortunate that when she had her last one, that 2 weeks later her finger got poisoned, and the strong antibiotics just knocked out the good effect of the cortisone. So that's it. So this morning I slept till half past 10. I'd been awake for a couple of hours during the night, which is not brilliant, but hey, that's fine. But so far it's not bad. I've had my breakfast, I've had a shower, washed my hair, blah blah blah, stripped the beds. So I'm now going to have a rest. I'll make the beds up after, so in the middle of the afternoon I would think. But I'm just going to go and rest, and I'll maybe try and catch up on some YouTube videos that I haven't watched. But that's it for the moment. I will speak to you later. Bye. So I'll let you see Dad's sunflowers have come out. Aren't they gorgeous? We've still got one to go, but they really add a nice impact to the front of the shed, don't they? They're really cool. Okay, so there's the little harvest from our tomato plants so far, so not bad. And then Dad, if I go over here, that's half a shaw of potatoes, so nice. Okay, so Dad and I are making key lime cheesecake. It is from our new cookbook. So, do you think Para Handy made key lime cheesecake?
I have no doubt that they made it every day till they're fed up with it.
Right, okay.
That's why they started making the
Chucky stain soup, because he
instead.
needed something less sweet.
Right.
And
Yes, that's what
so we have soft cream cheese, condensed milk, 4 limes, and we're cheating. We have decided we are going to try using a savoury pastry case, because life is too short to make biscuit base. So Dad's going to mix those two together. I'm on the zesting and the juicing. So there we go. Okay, we have the cheese, condensed milk, the lime zest, and we're now juicing the limes. Dad's stronger than I am at doing that. He's having to squeeze them as well as rub them when they do that. So yeah, we're doing that, and then we just mix it all together. This is such a simple recipe. No wonder Para Handy made it. So there we go. Okay, we started off with the hand one, and we've gone onto this electrical one, because it's quite a stiff sort of mixture. So we thought this might make it creamier, or even more creamy, but also very smooth. So that's why we've gone on to using this one. Evening, friends. I hope you've had a good day. Mine has been, well, the afternoon was a lot quieter. I did some crocheting on my sweater. I haven't quite got it to the 8 inches it needs to go, but I think I've got about 5.5. I've done 5.5, so I haven't got that much to do. So that'd be good to hopefully get it maybe done tomorrow. I spent time reading the fix. And then we also watched the Women's European Football Final. So well done to England on regaining their title, which was good. Or retaining their title, I should say. That was good. Well done, girls. It's nice to see you do that. And then I hopped on to the live with Tiffany and Co and Karina Moss. It was lovely to meet Karina. It was my first time meeting her. She was really a lovely lady, and I'm hoping to get to her books, fairly soon, once if I can find them over here, so I've got my fingers crossed of going somewhere to get them. But yeah, so that was nice. But sorry I didn't let you see the cheesecake. My other half was up for dinner tonight, etc., and he doesn't like being on videos, and I didn't want to sort of video while he was there. So we'll still get part of it left, so I'll let you see what it looks like tomorrow. So I'll be on tomorrow's and next week's vlog. I'll let you see what it looks like. Or maybe what I'll do is do it in the morning and you can just see it, and I'll put it on to the end of this video. You know, we'll do it that way. That's what I'll do. I'll end the vlog tomorrow morning using with the cheesecake. But I'm going to get into bed and hopefully get some sleep tonight. Actually a full, like, without having a couple of hours of awakeness during the night would be lovely. But I will speak to you tomorrow. Night night. So this is the end of the key lime cheesecake that we made yesterday. Yeah, this will do Dad and I and Mum tonight. We had it last night for dinner when the other half was here, and I forgot to film that, but that's what it looks like. It was very tasty. Mum and I both felt that we could have done with a wee bit more lime flavour. Dad and the other half said no, so it was fine. But it's lovely. It's actually worked out really well in the flan case. We used a savoury flan case, not a sweet one, and it worked out brilliantly. So we're very pleased with our first effort from the Puffer cookbook. So that's it for this video, friends. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, on your way down to, if you want to come and chat with me in the comments, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That will just tell you when I'm bringing out new videos, and it will help my channel grow, which I really appreciate. But until my next video, stay safe, happy reading, bye.